Hey guys, Poopzy here, and today I have a Wi-Fi battle for you versus Psymuk. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. We had this battle yesterday. It's a standard OU match. I was looking for a battle, and I asked him, and he accepted and whatnot. So we got the battle done. It was a really epic, close game, you could say, and I had a lot of fun, even though it's really short, but. Who cares? So, I lead off with Stellaby. He leads off with his Azelf. I'm predicting either U-turn or Fire Blast, but I don't have one poke that resists both those attacks, so I'm just going to stay in and take the Fire Blast, which is pretty good, because I'm Akka, so I go for Stealth Rocks just to get him up, and then I switch, because I know he's probably going to go for a Fire Blast again. And I bring in my T-Tar, or he's going to go for Stealth Rocks, either one. And here I kind of got him locked in, so he has to go for a move or a switch, so I just go for Pursuit, because I have him locked here. It doesn't even kill for some weird reason. I'm like max attack, but whatever. He just explodes, and somehow it's going to be able to 1-hit KO my T-Tar. So yeah, with a crit, yeah, that I'm pretty sure that mattered, but okay, I don't complain about it. So here's the first double down of the match. He's gonna bring in his Dragonite. I'm gonna bring in my Celebi. And here he probably thinks I have HP Ice, but I don't even have the move Hidden Power on the Celebi. I just go straight for Psychic because I put it on the Celebi for some weird reason. I think I put it on for Machamp leads. But anyway, he just goes for a Flamethrower, and that's going to knock out my Celebi because it doesn't have its Aqua Berry anymore. So here I know I can revenge kill this with my Swords Dance, Scissora's Bullet Punch, and that's exactly what I do. So yeah. Yeah, some life orb damage. He brings in his Heatran, which I really didn't want to see at all, so I have to switch now. Bringing my Flagon because this Flagon is obviously Scarfed. I'm pretty sure this is a Scarfed Tran. It might actually be Specs because, like, look how much this Fire Blast does. I mean, Flagon isn't particularly frail, but it doesn't have the best, of HP and whatnot. Whatever, I don't care. So, he predicts a Scarfed Earthquake, so he brings in his Celebi to take it, and it takes it very well. So that was kind of disappointing, and I'm going to have to switch now. I would think, yeah, I have to switch here, and I bring in my Zapdos because I didn't want to go back into my other poke that I've revealed already. He goes for I was hoping he had HP Fire, but he has HP Ice, and that's going to blow because it's going to obviously hurt my Zapdos a lot. So here, I know I can live another Hidden Power Ice, so I'm just going to let him go for the Hidden Power on my... Actually, no. He switches out. Well, I know I can live another one, so that's why I went for Roost here. And it was actually a really good play on my part because he actually switches. So here I know nothing on my team can take a Fire Blast because all I have left is Scizor, Metagross, this thing, and I think Flagon. And at Flagon's health, I'll be 1-hit KO by Fire Blast, so I kind of am forced to stay in here. And I take the Fire Blast. Not well at all. And I hit it with a Stab Thunderbolt for some damage, and yeah, it happens. So yeah, Lefty's recovery is good, and here he's just gonna KO me off with a Fire Blast. So that was very not cool. Anyway, I bring in my Flagon because Flagon is awesome, and I was going to overpredict here for a second and go for Outrage, but I decided to not overpredict because if I misplay here, I'm basically gonna lose. So yeah. He brings in his Celebi, and since I'm Scarfed, I have to switch here. So I switch into my Scizor or Scizor or whatever just to take the Hidden Power Ice because I know he's gonna go for it, and I take it very well. So here's my opportunity to set up a Swords Dance. Well, I'm pretty sure I've seen this thing's. Since it doesn't have HP Fire, it really can't touch me, so he brings in his Suicune on my SD. So, yeah, SD for the win. And here, I think I'm going to go for a Roost because I want to scout to see if he was offensive Coon or like a Calm Mind or set like Crocoon. But apparently he's not, and he just goes for Surf. And I get back all the damage and get back all the HP that I lost, so... No, I kind of I'm pretty sure he's actually a Crocoon because he has lefties. So yeah. So I know Crocoons have pretty massive Actually, most Crocoons were on max defense, max HP, but I just feel safe going for the Life Orb Brick Break, and it almost takes it out. And luckily, I still have a 4 HP, so now I can just revenge kill it with a Life Orb Bullet Punch. So that's pretty good for me. Now here's the second double down of the match. So I was told that when you go for like a double down happens, you always go into either your Scarfed poke or your lead. So my lead's dead, so I bring in my Flygon, and he luckily brings in his Celebi. So I'm just gonna U-turn on that, and that's gonna easily KO it due to the X4 weakness. And yeah, Celebi dies. So I bring in my last poke, which is Metagross, and my last poke other than Flygon, that's Metagross, and he brings in his last poke, which I was hoping like was something that couldn't hurt me, and it's actually a Jolteon, which is great. So he's just gonna go for a Shadow Ball, and I was expecting it to be a Specs because a lot of Jolteons are Specs, but he's actually Life Orb. So I'm just gonna KO it with a Earthquake. So that was a good game, Psymuk. Very enjoyable, very close, very epic match. Yeah, the question of the day, guys, is what poke do you not like to see the most in the OU tier? I don't like to see Heatran that much because Heatran is annoying, and it's a really good check if it's Scarfed or Specs, either one. So yeah, that's the question of the day. And also subscribe to iShows ZX. He's a good kid, so sub him. I'll put his link in the description. So comment, rate, subscribe, guys, and have a nice day.